For today's video, we're going to be looking at how to take coffee grounds and use them in your garden beds. Coffee grounds are one of those things that you can get for free, oftentimes at a local Starbucks, coffee shops, or just through your own house. It's amazing black gold that you can put in your dirt, and it just does magic somehow to make things grow beautiful and look awesome. So check out today's video for a little bit more on what to do with this stuff. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about what to do with coffee grounds to make this black gold do something amazing in your yard. So what I've got here is I've got actually several of these bags of coffee grounds I've picked up at Starbucks. A lot of times you can get them for free. If you go in there, stop in the morning, sometimes in the evening, depends on when they clean up. But I'd say 50% of the time there's at least a bag sitting there in a metal bucket by the door. Oftentimes you can even request them from the baristas and say, hey, can I pick them up in the morning or after closing or something, and they'll leave them out for you. But coffee grounds, whether it's from your house or a coffee shop, they do amazing things for your yard. So we're going to be talking today in our video about how to use these, just some basic tips. First thing is, if nothing else, if you get these coffee grounds, just throw them in the dirt. Just throw them in your garden beds. It'll do good things. Second, if you can go a step beyond that, sprinkle them out there, kind of till them up a little bit, whether it's with your fingers, get a rake, just kind of break it up so it kind of mixes in. That'll do good things too. And that's typically what I've done for many years, is just I'm out of time, I'm in a hurry, weather's bad, whatever, and I'll just take the bag and kind of sprinkle them over my rose beds, my blueberry beds, flower beds, whatever, and just kind of let that be it. Some people think it's really acidic because it's coffee grounds, and the truth behind that is once the coffee's been made, the water's kind of gone through, the acidity is pretty much gone. So it's not necessarily to, you know, some people say it's really good for your blueberries. Yes, it's good for your blueberries. Yes, it's good for your roses and other things, but not necessarily for the acidic reasons that people sometimes think. So I'm going to show you a couple tips on what I do with this. All right, and sometimes you'll get the coffee filters that are kind of mixed in with it, and that's totally fine. Just throw it in, bury that in the ground, it'll go with the worms there. So one big thing I'm trying to do right now is just kind of scuttle it up into the leaves and the top couple inches of the ground, the dirt, just to kind of get mixed in so it'll kind of break up over the winter months. Tip number 2 is going to be mix in things like leaves and other carbon. It could be cardboard, paper, if it doesn't look too unsightly. But brown leaves are wonderful. Other things like that, and with your coffee grounds, it's really going to make it come alive. You can see there, a bunch of shredded leaves kind of mixed in with the coffee grounds. Another month or two, that's going to be wonderful for the new roses. Another tip would be to take those coffee grounds that you've sprinkled around and just scuffle them up into the dirt a little bit. You can see, if you look carefully, the coffee grounds, these are from probably a month ago. They're just kind of sitting there on top, and they kind of harden up when they're not mixed in with the dirt and the leaves. And they'll break down over time, but they kind of push the water away, and just does better. It actually looks better too if you kind of just scuff up the ground with it and get it mixed in there for the top layer of dirt. One final thought as you guys go, kind of take the salt and pepper approach. Whenever I go out to the coffee shop and they have some, bring it home, and I just kind of salt and pepper some different garden beds around the yard and kind of let it go. And sometimes I mix it in, sometimes I don't. But it really seems to make an impact on just keeping that soil real healthy, real rich, and the plants just thrive when spring comes. So keep your eyes out at the coffee shops, throw those coffee grounds out there, and if you got a little extra time, put in some leaves or some other carbon, mix it in, put it in your compost pile, and you'll be in great shape. But I call it black gold. It's wonderful stuff for the garden beds. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, like it, and we'll have some more videos soon about how to garden or do whatever I'm in the mood for some other day. So have a wonderful day. Thanks.